Oops, here we are, ladies. I'm so excited to talk about today's topic. We're going to be talking about overwhelm. Have you ever experienced overwhelm in your life? I know that I have on many, many occasions. Overwhelm is it's actually in our head. It's something that's not realistic and it's not real. And the reason why it seems real to us is because we have made it up to be a lot more than it really is. So today we're going to talk about overwhelm, and I'm going to share with you 3 easy steps, extremely easy steps to rid yourself from overwhelm forever. How would you like to have no overwhelm ever in your life? So I want to hear down in the comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are on about overwhelm. Have you experienced overwhelm in your lifetime at all? And if so, like how many times have you experienced overwhelm? Good morning, Amy. I see you're in here, and I see someone here in the Women Action Takers Facebook group. If you go ahead and click on the link above, it says streamyard.com/Facebook, I believe. And then when I see your name pop up, I'll actually know who you are instead of Facebook user. So welcome to the Women Action Takers, as well as the Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs group. My name is Linda Sunshine West, and I'm a collaboration strategist. One of the things I love to do is to help people connect with each other. I love making connections because it's just something that I love doing. I've loved doing it for many, many years. We've got Melanie Richards in the house. Woo, woo, woo. Awesome. Thanks for joining, ladies. I'm so glad to have you here today. Now, if you're watching in the Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs, go ahead and say, heck yeah, I'm here. I'm not going to be able to put your guys' comments up on the screen because it's a private group that I'm not an admin for. So I'm not going to be able to put your comments up on the screen. But in the Women Action Takers Network group, I will be able to put your comments on the screen. So depending on where you're coming from, tuning in from is where I'm going to be able to see what you're saying and what have you. So I'll be hopping back and forth, looking at the different groups. It's going to be a lot of fun today. Are you ready to rid overwhelm from your life? Now, about 5 years ago, I decided to look into it and find out why am I so overwhelmed with so many different things going on? Because I did it to myself, ladies. I did it to myself. I started just piling on more and more things to do because I had left my corporate job 6 years ago. And when I left my corporate job to become an entrepreneur, I felt like literally the handcuffs were being released from me. And here I was in this new environment, a world I didn't know anything about entrepreneurship. I didn't know what I was going to do, how I was going to make any money, how I was going to help people. All I knew, and I say this all the time, I just want to help people. Now, if you're like that, if you're like, I just want to help people. Yeah, let me hear. I love connecting as well, says Alice. Heck yeah, we got Latara in the house. I feel busier than ever now. And that is such an interesting comment there, Latara. Thank you for sharing that, because really it's about feeling. It really is just about feeling. Now, I'm going to share with you a worksheet that I have that is going to help you to not only rid yourself of overwhelm, and forever, ladies, trust me, forever. If anytime you're starting to feel bogged down, break out this worksheet and you will see how within 5 minutes, you will see yourself, the overwhelm may be gone. And you're going to be able to move on with your life and you'll do the things that you want to do. So if you're ready for that, heck yeah, in the comments, let's do it. And so this, I forgot. How could I forget? My book. Oh my gosh. Momentum, 13 lessons from action takers who changed the world. I'm going to be giving away one of these today. So if you're ready to win a book called Momentum, 13 Lessons from Action Takers Who Changed the World, type the word momentum in the comments, and I'll be giving one of these after my broadcast. I don't want to waste my time during the broadcast giving that away because I got some serious business to share with you today. But that book, by the way, that is a collaboration book. There are authors in that book who have joined me. I have other books that are coming up as well, and I'd love to share that with you, but I'm not going to share that today. Today, we're going to be talking about ridding yourself of your overwhelm. So let's see what's going on here. So exciting. I love it. So first of all, look at this. I'm going to share with you. This is so fun. I created this on video. And I did this one too. Oh my God. I just had to share that because they were so much fun to put together. I'm not really creative when it comes to videos. I like to do videos and I like to edit them. It's a lot of fun for me, but I'm not the most creative person. And so when I got this program, it's called Videos. I was like, I'm going to do a video and share it with the ladies. So if you like that, you let me know and I will share with you how you can download that. Let's see, we've got Momentum. We've got Rosa in the house. We've got Latara. Awesome. We have Sarah. Hi, Linda. I drop into gratitude whenever I feel overwhelmed. That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. I'm going to also share which is a great tip. Thank you so much. But I'm going to share with you what the tips that I use to do this. And that's a great way to do that. Actually, overwhelm is a thing I've left in the past. Yay! That's fantastic. So I did that about 4 years ago as I was on my entrepreneurial journey. Here I was, going through all these things. Like I was just kept on packing on more and more stuff. And I felt myself getting so overwhelmed because it was impossible for me to do it all. And like a lot of times, we women, we want to do it all. Of course, we want to do it all, but that doesn't mean we're going to be able to do it all. And doesn't mean that it's the right thing to do. And that's what we're going to talk about. Way to go with the video. Whoop, whoop. For the video, for that intro, I was using, it's called Videos, VIDD. Here, I'll just type it in the comments here, VIDDYOZE.com. So you can go to videos.com and I don't remember how much it cost or anything. I bought it because I was like, this is so cool. I got to use it. So I'm using it. Just another thing to add to my overwhelm in my life, right? Let's create some videos now, Linda. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen really quick here. Let's see. Oh, first, before we go, we're going to be talking about, so I have this worksheet. It's called Do It, Delegate It, or Dump It. And this is what we're going to be talking about today. So if you'd like a copy of that, go ahead and type the words dump it in the comments, dump it, and I will send that to you. I'll send a link to that to you. So I'm going to have that scrolling on the bottom of the screen so that we can go further. Okay, let's move. I'm going to share my screen now, and we're going to go to Do It, Delegate It, or Dump It. I created this. Let's see here. How do we do this? This one. Oh, this is awesome. I'm just trying something new. So we'll see how it works. You never know how things are going to work. Hopefully on your screen, you see a Google document that's called Do It, Delegate It, or Dump It. Now, this is the document that is a worksheet that I have here that I'm going to share with you if you type the words dump it in the comments. So let me know if you're interested in getting a copy of that. What do we have on this screen? Okay, awesome. I get to see what we have on the screen. Okay, so this document, this is 3 simple steps to set yourself up for success. Overwhelm is one of the things that really gets to a lot of people. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to scroll to the worksheet just so you have an idea of what it looks like. And then we're going to work through this. Now you can create this yourself. It's easy. It's just a 1-page worksheet here. And this is what it looks like. So when we're in a sense of overwhelm and our mind is just like bogged down with all the different things in life, we got all these things in our business that we want to do. We want to spend, time with this person, time with that person. We want to do this in our business. We want to help these people. We want to make this impact. There's so many things we want to do in our lives that we just seem to get overloaded. And just so you know, right now I'm looking for the video just to make sure I can see what you ladies are seeing, because I don't know what you're seeing right now. But the overwhelm, it causes us to oftentimes just stop dead in our tracks and not do what we need to get done. So what we're going to talk about today is ridding ourselves of this overwhelm by going through this simple worksheet. Now, what you're going to love about this worksheet is it is very simple to do. And you can spend, anywhere from 5 minutes to 30 minutes to doing this. Now, here's the challenge. When we're experiencing overwhelm, we don't think we have 5 minutes to spare. So how are we going to do that? How are we going to be able to rid ourselves of that overwhelm if we don't think we have 5 minutes to spare? Well, I'm going to tell you this. I have worked with so many clients who have gotten so overwhelmed that they wanted to just quit their business. They wanted to just throw in the towel and get rid of it. So I'm here today to help you to rid yourself of that overwhelm, to learn some tools, tips, techniques that are going to help you to rid yourself of that overwhelm forever. And yes, gratitude is definitely a great way to do that. But if sometimes when we're in overwhelm, it's hard to tap into gratitude. So if you're having a challenge tapping into gratitude when you're feeling overwhelmed, this should help you out. So what I want you to do is I want you to make 4 columns. The first column on the left is dump it or dump. The second column, MESE or UN. I'm going to share with you what that means in a minute. The priority column, and then the dollar signs column. The dollar signs column here. This is why, since you're in business, you are a business owner, you're here to make money. You're in business to make money. You're not in business to give away all your free stuff forever. Correct? And because of that, this dollar sign column is where this is going to set it apart from all the other things that you have learned out there about delegating, all that you've learned about overwhelm and removing yourself of this sense of overwhelm. This dollar sign column is where the gold is in this worksheet here. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to remove that from my screen, and I'm going to, because you don't need to see that anymore. So that's your worksheet for you. Oh, stop sharing screen there. There I go. Now I know where I am. Okay. So that's your worksheet that I want you to use in order to go through this process that we're going to go through right now. Are you ready to dump the stuff you don't need to do? Okay. So first of all, what you're going to do is you're going to do a brain dump. So right now, I want you to imagine yourself in overwhelm. Remember the last time you were experiencing overwhelm. And I know that Latara said that she, what was it? She said that I feel busier than ever now. I feel busier than ever now. Now, many of you may be experiencing that right now, and that's okay, because that just means that you have a lot on your mind, and it's in here and it's swirling around. It's trying to figure things out, and it doesn't know where the square peg goes in the freaking round hole. So this worksheet, again, hopefully you drew your columns. And again, that was dump it is the number 1 column. The number 2 column is ME/SE/UN. I'm going to share with you what those mean. The next column is prioritizing or priority. And the next column is the dollar signs. And I did like a $1 sign through $5 signs. So do however many dollar signs you want. You can do $50 signs. I don't care. It doesn't matter. What's important is that we're going to create a chart. I'm going to share with you the chart you're going to create for those dollar signs. And I'm going to tell you again, the brilliance of this product right here, this worksheet, is the dollar signs because you're in business. Now, if you weren't in business, you didn't have a business, you were an employee or you were extremely wealthy and you experienced overwhelm on a regular basis. Anyway, this is still going to help you, but you don't really need the dollar signs as much as those who are in business, because those who are in business, this overwhelm document the dollar signs right there are going to help you to decide what's most important. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to just do a complete brain dump. Just completely dump anything that you have to do on your list. So I will share an example. I'll share a great example. I have this. I have this. I have this. Oh, and don't forget the other side. I have this. I have this. I have notebook full of stuff to do. How many of you have so much stuff to do that you're like wondering, how the heck am I ever going to get this stuff done? That's what's causing your overwhelm. Overwhelm is in our head. Overwhelm is a sense of like we're out of control. We don't know what we're doing. We don't have enough time to do it. We have so much to do, so this is what causes overwhelm. It's so much stuff that I got to get this done. I have to do this. I got to do the laundry. I got to go grocery shopping. I got to put my clothes away. I got to take a shower. I got to wash my hair. I got to do my hair. I got to do my makeup. I got to, just stop it with the goddess, Stop it with the goddess. There's so many I gottas The reality is that you don't have to. My husband goes into overwhelm frequently. He doesn't do my chart. I haven't been in overwhelm in probably 4 or 5 years because I use this method that I'm going to share with you. We got 14 minutes. I only get 30 minutes for these chats every week when I hop on. So I'm going to make the best of it and share with you as much as I possibly can. So now that you have dumped every single thing on your to-do list that is in your mind that is bogging you down. Again, this could be a 5-minute session. This could be a 30-minute session. It doesn't matter. It's just, you got to take the time to do this, because overwhelm is unrealistic ideas. Overwhelm is unrealistic thoughts. It's just swirling around in there. So we're going to get you rid of that. So you've dumped everything down. So maybe it's, from like all the things I mentioned with your personal life, right? I got to babysit. I got to find a babysitter. We're going to go on a trip. So we got to pack I got to do all this. I gotta. In your business, it could be things like, I need to do some videos. I need to do some video marketing. I need to get my marketing together. I need to get on some calls. I need to make some sales. And my content sucks. And I want to do a webinar, but I don't know how to do it. And let me see. Oh my God, it's tax time. I got to prepare my taxes. So many things, so many different things we have to do in business that we don't have to do when we're not in business. So it tends to overwhelm more of us who are in business than those who are not in business for our business, especially because we want to be successful. When you're in a state of overwhelm, it's almost impossible to move to that state of success because you're letting it bog you down. So now you've dumped everything on your paper. Video editing, creating videos, like I said, doing my taxes. I'm looking at some of the things that my clients do. And, we have this referral network, the Women Action Takers Referral Network. And it's a great resource for you because there's all the people that you need in this group. And I'm still looking for more women who want to join it, the referral network. So if you're interested, let me know. But so like we have a virtual assistant, the Aptum Virtual Solutions. If you are feeling overwhelmed, hire a virtual assistant. So we're going to talk about that in just a minute. Okay, so the next column, M-E, S-E, and U-M. So M-E stands for exactly what it says, me. Only you can do it. A great example of that is like right now, I'm doing this video. I can't assign someone else on my team to do this video training. This is what I do. This is where first of all, I love doing it is the first thing, but I have so much information and knowledge to share that it's impossible for my teammate to be able to share the knowledge and information that I have to share. Only I can do this. Only I can make a sales call for a certain thing that I'm selling, but somebody else can make other sales calls. Only I can do certain things, but somebody else can do, which is SE, somebody else. This is where we delegate it. So the do it aspect of do it, delegate it, dump it, the do it is yourself. You're the only person that can do it. Now, when we get to that, here's the thing. I am not the only person who can write the content. Lola Oyafemi, she writes the content for you. The content that makes people want to click and see what you're doing. The content that makes people want to reach out to you and see how you can help them. We have Robin Kurdick. She writes webinar scripts. These are scripts so when you're putting on your webinar, people will actually buy from you. She creates those scripts. You are not the only person that can write a script for you. Robin can write your script for you. So that would be the someone else. Oftentimes, because you're an entrepreneur, because you're an A-type personality, because you're a perfectionist, you think that you are, but only I can do this. I'm going to tell you something. One of my friends, dear friend of mine, Brian Smith, he's the founder of UGG Boots. I'm pretty sure that you have heard of UGG Boots. And if you haven't, I don't know what world you're living in because UGG Boots is a worldwide brand. But Brian says, if somebody can do 80% as good as you, is that good enough? Oh my God, that phrase right there changed the way I do my business. So yes, if somebody else can do it 80% as good as me and it's good enough, then yes, I'm going to delegate it to someone else. So that's what the SE is for. The UN, this is my favorite part of this whole exercise. Well, it's not my favorite part, but it's one of my favorite parts. The UN, it's unnecessary. It's really something you don't need to do. You don't need to do it for your business. You don't need to do it for your personal life. And this is something that is going to help you to immediately. I'll give an example. One of my clients, I had her go through this exercise. She was experiencing an extreme amount of overwhelm. And I had her to go through this exercise. And she was like, I bought this program, I bought that program. And she listed all the programs that she had bought, because she had bought so many programs that she didn't do. She wasn't doing them. Is that you? Is that you? It's been me in the past, not anymore. But that's been me. I bought a whole lot of programs. I spent tens of thousands of dollars on programs that I never even started. So here's what I had her do. Make your list of all the programs you bought. Tell us, for that program, what is the purpose of that program and how is that going to help your business grow? So she went through her list and she found that 50% of the programs that she bought weren't going to help her business. She bought them in the heat of the moment. She spent that money. And the reason why she felt like she had to do them was because she spent the money. So I gave her this gift, and that was to gift those products to someone else who will actually do them. Because whether you spent money on it or not, that is not a valid reason to feel the need to do it. It doesn't matter. Now, when you get rid of that and you gift it, she gifted them. She had 10 different products or something that she bought. And, they were actually programs, online training programs she bought. And I was like, just gift them to people. She gifted them. And guess what? Immediately, that sense of overwhelm was removed, completely eliminated. So go through that and figure out what are the things that only you can do, someone else can do, and are completely unnecessary. If it's completely unnecessary, just cross it off of your to-do list and get rid of it right now. Don't even think about it. Just get rid of it. There's no reason to hem and haw over it. Should I do it? If you're not doing it already, why are you stressing out about doing it today or tomorrow or next week or next year? Don't stress it. Put it aside in your idea box. I have an idea box. Everything I have an idea about, I put it in a box. I open up that box every, 6 months or a year just to see what's in there. And if I want to do something, then I do. And if I don't, I just throw it away. So the next column, priority. Here's how you prioritize. Number one is, this is number one. This is critical to my success. Critical. If you don't do this, you will fail. If you don't do this, you will bomb. If you don't do this, you won't make any money. If you don't do this, you won't have any clients. This is critical to your success. Absolutely 100% number one priority. Number two is it's extremely important, and it will contribute to my success. Now that's a number two. It's not critical, but it's important and it will contribute to your success. And you 100% know for a fact it will contribute to your success. If you're not sure if it will contribute to your success, it is not a number two. It could be a 2-. I guess you can do a 2-. Number three, it's important, but if it doesn't get done, everything's going to be okay. It's important, but if it doesn't get done, everything will be okay. That's a number three. And a number four, I'm not really sure why I'm letting this bog me down. I'm going to scratch it off my list and I'm going to move on with my life. That's the number 4 priority. Now we have 6 more minutes. We're going to get into the money part. And again, this is my favorite part. I'm going to share my screen again because I want you to see what I'm looking at here. So give me just a second here. This is the money part. And the reason I wanted to share this part is that it's so important when you're in business. Remember, ladies, you're in business to make money. You're in business to change lives. Here's what I love to tell my clients all the time. You're going to change lives. That's a given. I am 100% positive you're going to change lives. So let's let your money reflect the lives you're changing. So here's where the money aspect comes in. And for the overwhelm, especially in business, it's really important for you to be aware of this, is that when you don't relate it to money, then it doesn't have to do with building your business. Your business is about making money. Now, it's not about the money, quote unquote, about the money. It's about the lives you're impacting, but the lives you're impacting is automatically going to be in correspondence with the money you're making if you do this. Okay. So $0 to $0, just put a 0 under that column where you have the dollar signs. The task that you are overwhelmed about, that particular task. So I want you, like, you have your dump it column. You said, only I can do this. Somebody else can do this, or I'm going to dump it. If you're going to dump it, it's probably a 0. It should be a 0. If it's got dollars attached to it, it's something we need to think about. Like, how can you actually turn that into dollars without you doing it and without you dumping it? So you can delegate it. And then the priority column is actually absolutely critical to your success. And then so the number 4 column is, how much money is this task going to generate for you? How much money is this task going to generate for you? So I broke it down like this. The $1 sign equals 1 to 50. $2 signs equals 51 to 250. $3 signs equals 251 to 1,000. $4 signs, 1,001 to 2,500, and $5 signs is 2,500 and $1 and up. Now, by doing this, what's cool about this is a very critical step to this process, because this is going to tell you, wow, should I really be doing that thing? It's only going to bring me $20, but this other thing is going to bring me $2,500. Which one should I spend most of my time concentrating on? When you prioritize, remember, this is a business. In your business, you're trying to make money, because when you make money, that means you can not have to go back to a job, or not go to a job, or you can leave your job, whatever it is, whatever your situation is. When your business is successful, the reflection of your clients reflects in your financial situation. So we want to bring you in cash, so that you can keep doing what you do. You can keep changing the world. You can keep making the impact that you're making on this planet. This is what we want for you. This is what I want for you. I don't know what you want for you. This is what I want for you. Because making that impact on the planet is what's really going to change this planet, because we're in a mess, ladies. So the last 2 minutes, I'm going to share with you, earlier I mentioned a couple of the clients that I have in my referral network. I mentioned Lola Oyefemi, and she helps you to develop your own content so you can learn how to write content that will move people to have a conversation with you. I mentioned Aptum Virtual Solutions. That's a virtual assistant company that they can help you out in your business to do the tasks that you don't want to do, so that somebody else can do, that not only you have to do, but they can do those tasks that somebody else needs to do or can do to help you to grow your business. Again, look at that column that has the dollar signs. If it's going to make you money and you're not doing it, you should be doing it, or somebody else should be doing it. That's the bottom line for that. I also mentioned Robin Kurdick. She writes webinar scripts. So the reason I'm mentioning this is because in my WAT referral network, which is Women Action Takers WAT referral network, I love to give opportunities for people to meet some of my clients. And this is one of the ways I do that, but I do it in many other ways as well. If you're interested in joining us, the WAT referral network, I made a boo-boo, and it's supposed to be $97 a month, but I accidentally put $29 a month, and I haven't changed it yet. So if you get over there as soon as possible and click on that link and join us before it goes up, I don't know when I'm going to get in there and do it. I asked my VA to do it today. I just asked her today, but it's Sunday, so she probably won't get to it until Monday. So go on there, come join us in the WAT Referral Network. There's going to be lots of trainings. I'm going to be introducing, my network to you, some of the people in my network, and I really love to have you. So you see this is what I specialize in, my healing work. Awesome. That's fantastic. It's great to be able to do this kind of work and help people through the challenges that they're having in life. In your business, you are specialized. You're specialized in what you do. And so find somebody who can help you get out there more. Delegate, learn how to delegate. I got to go, ladies. It's 30 minutes. That's how much time we get here. And I really enjoyed this training. Hopefully you enjoyed it as well. Type that, dump it in the comments, and I will get the link to you for the Do It, Delegate It, or Dump It document. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.